top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
Using the quick game. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys.
Oh, get it off, my friend.
Just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
That is exactly how you set a tone when you're on defense, and especially when you're at home. If you can get them and force them into a punt early, keep that crowd going and involved, man, is it fun to play defense.
So the last thing you want to do is start the game, first drive, go 3 and out. They won't do that here. They might go 4 and out, but they'll try to convert here. He's got it, first down and more. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Your audio, I think it is.
They go to the ground. Got the first down, looking for more. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field, what a big game for the offense.
The Sun Devils are on the move. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. It's complete on the right side. Turning it on. Quick step and go. Oh, and the ball's out after that big play.
Fumbled with
And
that.
they put it on the deck, but it gets out of bounds to avoid the turnover.
Well, they got a really nice drive going on offense. They're on their opponent's side of the field, but you're not going to come away with any points if you turn it over. And they've got to do a better job of ball security. Very, very lucky that ball went out of bounds.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call.
I think they were yeah.
And the Sun Devils had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Give to the running back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking to throw, it's Landry. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line.
I just noticed my backup running back is. I wonder if my starter got hurt.
Idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
It's a good one.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it. They make the tackle.
Yeah,
just
that was
outside
fucking
the end
close.
zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1.
Close.
I think as a play caller, you love to see your guys getting into a rhythm early in the game, right? Third down, you dial up the slant. It's a good route, a good throw. This offense is off to a nice start.
Fans are bringing the noise on 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. Touchdown, Arizona State! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
I think a lot of people probably expected to see that, right? They're playing on the road, and you know this is going to be a hostile environment, but they've got the better players, and we've seen that before. There was no hesitation. The opening drive, they go right down the field, they score a touchdown, and they made a statement.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25.
I done got a foot contusion catching a touchdown pass on that play.
Leaves it with the running back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26 again.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. He's got him wide open.
What the cut? You dumb.
Running inside the 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all away.
Wide open.
Touchdown, Bruins.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Running back searching for a hole. Didn't
That's
find
very
a lot
quick.
of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. To the air, it's Landry. Buys a little time with his feet. The screen, and watch out. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the 2nd drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
Dang. Should have went down when I first got down. He's hurting.
Playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball off.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And the catch along the sideline will come up a little short of the 1st down. We're through 1, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Makes the grab. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too, understanding the situation. It's third down. We're fine giving up completions right there. We're not giving up the first down. We're keeping the football and the ball carrier in front of us, and we're tackling the catch. Awesome job, and now you've set up fourth down.
A couple of yards short of the first down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on fourth. Quarterback run is part of their game plan.
Oh, do not dive.
Gets him the first down and
Why are we diving? We're trying to slide.
You know, college football is so much about
Swear. Isn't it? I swear it taps square, right?
Find parts of games where you can grab it. How about going for it on fourth down on your own end of the field early like that and coming away with the first? That's huge.
The Sun Devils are rolling down the field.
Oh, Dart. Dart the fart.
To the ground with the back. Breaks into the open. And he slipped through the crowd and he'll house it. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear, his speed, he was gone.
Yeah.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A lot of interest in this Pac-12 showdown today, so let's catch you up to speed on things. Washington is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Warren Moon, and they are right back in this. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Utah. We'll keep you posted on a Pac-12 showdown that, not surprisingly, guys, is already trending.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Wants to throw. It's Foster. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Wants to fire on second down. Fired in there, but incomplete. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long. Ball's at the 25. He wants to change this route. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Release to the back. Zings it complete to the right. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
One of the things I love about this running back, he can run a lot of different types of routes. I like the job on the angle route there, putting his foot in the ground, crossing the defender's face, and making it an easy pitch and catch for the QB.
And the Bruins will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. There he goes. He's loose and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, UCLA.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed.
Yeah, I was trying to flip my call, but for some reason, like, the other safety didn't switch to the other side. I don't know. Whoops.
And he tacked on the extra point.
Yeah. Yeah. I was asking myself the same thing.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their
I think
range,
those
and
are from
they'll
me.
stop him at the 16. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. Running behind that left side. Got enough for the first down. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
And the Sun Devils come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. They'll give it to him again. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
And you want to run the football, and that's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. It's Landry. Makes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Sun Devils moving quickly to the line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now. Get ready for another one.
Got his man quickly. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The give. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
And that puts him directly at 100 rushing for the day. He showed you a little bit of everything, right? Showed you the speed, showed you quickness, the ability to break tackles, and obviously some durability to now get up to 100 yards on the day.
They'll go to the air.
Oh, homie.
Use that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
Great job by the defense there. They weren't surprised by that play call there on 3rd and short. They were expecting pass. They took everything away and forced the incompletion.
It is loud in here as they try to help him get a stop on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes a grab past the marker. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down.
How many times do you see receivers catch the ball and dance and you get so annoyed because you're like, dude, do you see the yellow line? Go and get it. Really nice job by the receiver with the 2nd effort, getting the extra yards and getting the first down.
Ball marked at the 26. It's 1st and 10. The give to the left. Now backing down for a loss of a couple.
We've seen this guy have tons of success. He had over 100 yards right before that run, but defense gets the better of him there. Nice job of adjusting up front. Good job being physical by that D-line, too.
Got some work to do after that last play. 2nd and 13. Dropping back, it's Landry. Grabbed over the middle, it's Larson. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a first down.
This receiver is such a weapon, and he has so much speed, and he can generate explosive plays for your offense, not just running go routes and post routes, but how about throwing him the drag, letting him catch it, and use his speed to turn it upfield.
Keeping it on the ground.
They're all coming.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, the defense is able to finally stop this guy, but he has been on fire. We're only in the second quarter, and he has been absolutely lighting it up in this one. Nice job that time, defense, but you know this guy's going to get a lot more carries.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Back to pass. Finds his man in the middle. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You've got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You've got to be aggressive, and you've got to make tackles.
A third and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Arizona State! Fitted in the window for the score.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has
Good
to go
old
into the
Walt.
locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to pass, it's Foster. Spits it out to the back. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Quarterback making adjustments. They'll go back to the air on second down. This time on target. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. Looking to throw for it. He's got it. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Well, that down and distance, he's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the first.
Wants to go up top on first down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Back to throw, it's Foster. Fires to the wideout. Another incompletion on third down.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They had given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. Third down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
The Bruins will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time.
Oh, jeez.
You'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Might be looking to run. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half.
I mean, I definitely called the wrong play. I only sent 2 guys that direction. You definitely had like twice as many. We'll just do that.
And the Sun Devils will kick it off to start the second half. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first. Oh, he's got some space.
Man. Zippity zites.
20. Pass attack. Touchdown. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's shown it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
My philosophy on going for 2 is only when you have to. To throw, it's Foster. Makes the grab for the 2-point conversion. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Sun Devils can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Moving out of the pocket. Right on the money. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Man, it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. They'll run it from the gun. Makes it past the marker. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Looking to pass. It's Landry. Trying to set up the screen. Turning it on. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush.
Sometimes I get like that too. I'm like, this looks fun.
Such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass down the field. Let those guys get up the field, throw it right behind him. He does a little bit of the rest, making some moves, getting upfield, making the big play.
Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
Well, this guy's been an animal. He's had tons of success running the football. But
Shell shocked.
Do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
any hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. Wants to go up top. Fires downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. How about the mix of play calls on this drive? 3 runs, 3 passes, and now they're in business.
You know what's crazy?
Just keeping the defense completely off balance. When you think it's a run, it's a pass.
Oh, he's not that for sure. I like thought I was going to be throwing it hard to his right side, and like it threw completely the other way.
On the ground. He works his way ever closer, all the way down to the 1-yard line. These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. Scanning the field, it's Landry. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils. And that one will give them the lead. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Nah, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
Getting aggressive here and going for 2. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Arizona State.
Yeah.
Why not double the try total and go for 2? They want to throw it. And that one is picked up in the end zone.
I love the coverage by the defense right here. Great job getting up in their space. Nothing easy down here for a 2-point conversion. The interception was just great.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Handoff to the single back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Oh.
And you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. And you don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong. And sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
Yeah, that was going to be big. Oh, yeah, that was going to be big for sure.
They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Looking to throw, it's Foster. Throws to the tight end. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. They'll start this drive from the 42. Power football with the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And that's That's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Finds his big tight end.
Keep going forward.
He's really close to that
Keep going
first down
forward.
marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
And these plays are really, really simple. Really easy to run. I like it. Just drop back as a quarterback, see the big fella, wait for him to get open, hit him, get a nice positive game.
And the Sun Devils lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. Tight end now in motion. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great, right? Every yard has been hard to come by, but these are some of the best runs we've seen in the game by him, and it's happening at the most important time here in the 4th quarter.
The Sun Devils have their offense in high gear. Leaves it with the back.
Oh, get out of my way, Holy.
Got the 1st down and still on his feet. He's at the... And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd.
Now we're going to get some friendly fire there.
Touchdown, Arizona State. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. And a huge
My 3rd.
run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else.
He's so pale, man. He don't get any playing time.
Guy, he makes a big play. Yes, please.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
They've been talking about
He's got to wear like those long ass things on his arms to cover him up.
How it went down. The Red Hawks of
Tape, that's right.
Miami came away with the win today, but not in dominant fashion. In fact, the folks inside Yager Stadium had to sweat things out for much of the 2nd half. Could have been better, but certainly could have been worse. A busy day in the MAC, and an outcome that figures to shuffle the deck there as we send it back to you.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Looking downfield, it's Foster. Finds the tight end. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Good start to this drive, and they'll need much, much more if they're going to give them a
A
finish.
lot of wild.
They need a ton more of this, but you got to start the drives great. The first play needs to be really good. That was a good start. Now we got to keep
Good
building
catch.
on
I
it.
just got fucking pancaked
In
like
a hurry.
never
And just
before.
continue
Damn.
to be impressed
Felt it in
watching this guy play. Good decision making, very accurate. He's
chest,
obviously got
damn,
a
that
lot of
hurt.
talent surrounding him, so no surprise with that last completion. He's now over 3,000 yards on the year.
They have a 1st down at the 41-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Takes the easy throw to the flat. And they
Shake
pick up just a few on that
motherfucking
completion.
bake.
They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense,
So
man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get him to the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that elusive.
It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. Going the other way, and he's got room. Stopped at the 44. The defense coming up with a big interception.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. The give, and tick, 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 tick. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop. And if it's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Sun Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll try the run. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
No reason to do anything here except keep it on the ground on 2nd and 5. Happy with the situation, the quarterback will take a knee.
Was that in the 90s?
Now on 3rd
80s.
down for this offense.
I remember them being decent in the 90s. I thought they were.
And the quarterback takes a knee. Here comes the field goal
Whoops.
unit as they'll try to get the 3. There is no doubt at this point in the
If I
game,
didn't mean
this
to do
crowd
that.
knows how big
I'm just
this
going to let
kick
the clock
will
go
be.
out. I didn't mean to kick it. Okay, you got it. Check this shit out, guys. Kicker's so bad.
Oh, the attempt is no good. And after the missed field goal, this lead is still at 12, guys.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Laterals him back. Gets it
Oh,
out.
what a catch.
And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Still firing away as they'll go down swinging. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. And that is how we will wrap this one
Yeah,
up.
sir. Good game, man. There's a lot of big plays there for both sides.
Players often respond better to losses. They listen more than they do if they're getting away with things in wins. So maybe this is an opportunity to recalibrate.
I think you take it first and you internalize it and you
Think
get
so.
upset because obviously the goal was to win the game. But you've also got to flip the switch really quickly, Jesse, and say, okay, what do I need to work on? Because I only got one loss. I'm still
Oh,
very
yes, sir.
much in the thick
Game
of
loss.
all
See
of my
you guys
dreams
tomorrow.
that I want to come true. So I can't take it too
Word.
hard, but I got to use it.
Yeah, this loss definitely hurts, and I know one of the goals for this team at the start of the year was to go undefeated and win a national championship. You can't go undefeated undefeated anymore, but you can still win a national championship. The key is the leadership in the locker room. They've got to turn the page. They've got to get everybody refocused. You can't let this loss now turn into